done a video about Dean guitars, so I won't feature this as a review per se, but more of a discussion on what you think about Koa topped guitars. Now, I have done quite a few videos on all Koa ukuleles, which are quite traditional in that discipline of ukulele making. I've also got a couple of guitars that feature Koa wood. One is one of my two treasured Alvarez Yari guitars, and someday I'll make a video on them. And it's Koa backed, but with a spruce top. So the back wood is solid Koa, but the top is still a resonant spruce. And then I have, I think, a 12-string that has the same thing with a cedar top and a Koa back. And it seems that Koa is often used in the guitar world for backs. But like mahogany, every once in a while you do see an all hardwood guitar. And Dean, their exotic series, I think this is AXE Koa, have a solid Koa top and then I think a laminate back and sides, and it has the Dean proprietary preamp on the side. Reasonable sound. It's sort of a jumbo shaped guitar, what they're calling an Exotica shape. I think that's just specific to Dean. We've talked about Dean on other videos like Luna. They're an interesting alternative in the acoustic guitar world. You can get reasonably made guitars at decent prices. I think this all Koa model comes in somewhere around 300. At least that's what it's going for used, 250, 300, somewhere around there. What do you think of Koa as a tone wood or a top wood or a sounding board? It's like mahogany. It's very precise. There's a lot of detail, precision in the sound, but you don't get the same kind of woody bottom end that you get with spruce and definitely with cedar that I really like. I really like to feel a guitar when I'm playing it. I like there to be enough bass response, but not muddy. You know, just a good thunky bass response to the guitar. And I have never actually kept any all hardwood guitars. I've always sold them on. I don't think I have any. I think I might have one really old Washburn Parlor that's all mahogany. But I don't know. I just tend to prefer the spruce and cedar topped guitars. Oh, I do have a Guild D25 that's all mahogany. That's sort of my warhorse. But definitely for fingerstyle, I seem to prefer the resonance of a pine top or a cedar top. And it's the same with this guitar. It's really nice. It's beautifully made with rosewood appointments, mother of pearl, really nice binding with double purfling, white and black purfling. Beautiful cut of Koa on the top. You can see that. It's a really nice piece of Koa. And the back, which is laminate, is also nice. A bit plainer on the back. Actually, no, I'm wrong. The back is mahogany. So it's just a solid Koa top. And what looks to be maybe a spruce rosette inlay here, which is nice, a nice touch. Bone nut and saddle. Very nice pewter tuners on this. So it's a nice guitar. It's just that I don't know it. I don't feel it. I don't feel the sound is quite as full for the size of guitar that it is, and definitely not as rounded. It's a little bit nasally for me, if you know what I mean. And I've had an awful lot of hardwood topped guitars that I've considered to be a bit tinny or nasally or a bit trebly, if you like. But I know there are guys out there that love that sound. Maybe it's a blues thing or a flat picking thing, I'm not sure, but There are people that would pick up this guitar and they'd be thrilled by it. So it really is all subjective, this guitar thing, and I try to keep that in mind. But I wonder what you think about mahogany or Koa topped guitars. It certainly is pretty. I just think for the $250, $300 that you'd have to drop to buy something like this, and this is going to hurt me because I probably will put this on my Reverb page. I just think that unless you like that really articulate with high treble, I think there are probably better options out there. But there again, these guitars all play in. This is relatively new. Perhaps this guitar will develop sound as you go. I find that to be very true of cedar top guitars. They really do develop and settle down and play in and develop a tone. Spruce, not so much, but still a little bit. Whereas with hardwood, I find that most of the time what you hear on first playing it is what you're going to get, because it's just a different. It's a different type of wood and responds differently. But let me know what you think. I'm always curious to hear what my few subscribers. Some of you have told me you're luthiers. You told me you collect guitars. You're guitar enthusiasts. So feel free to keep the comment section going with your discoveries and ideas. That's what makes this fun. So what do you think of Koa top guitars or mahogany or hardwood guitars? What do you think the tonal difference is? What style do you think that it's most suited for? Again, this is a Dean Koa Exotica guitar. See you next time.